So I'm gonna show you how the story plays out. So I'm sitting here with the windows open because it's cool, nice cool day. And this guy pulls up and this motorcycle pulls up. I had to listen how loud this is. So I rolled my windows down because I thought, you know, it's a peaceful day. Everything feels good. Nice and cool outside. And as soon as I rolled my windows down, big truck showed up. It's all a story. It's all a Wile E. Coyote Roadrunner. So when Roadrunner's just chilling, Wile E. Coyote has to show up. It's the yin and the yang. This right here, see the black and white? This is the checkerboard. Now, look up, what was his name? The guy that, look at the black, white, and red. See the red? Look at the red on the back of these cars, and look at the black and white. What was the guy's name that was a dancer, and they said he was a child molester? What was his name? And he was dancing on the dance floor on his image. You can just look it up. What was that guy's name? Michael Jackson. So Michael Jackson on one of his blood on the dance floor or something like that. That's what you're looking at. He was a Freemason, had to be, for him to know that kind of stuff. Black, white, and red is the basis of this thing. So black and white is the cross. The red that you see, when everybody's flowing, there's no red because the blood has to flow. But when they come to a stoplight, look at all the red on the checkered board. See it? This is the checkered board, black and white. And as long as we're flowing, there's no red brake lights. One of the reasons that the USA is prospering is because in all their laws and all their rules, they're showing the truth about this reality, the archetypes. So the stage is the black, white, and red. So as we slow down, see I'm hitting the brake lights. So we're flowing. I don't have my brakes on yet. See how everybody's slowing down to a stop? So they hit the brake lights because the blood flow has to be typified. And if you look, okay, so this quality tools, all this is a story right here. And it's the same story everywhere you go. CCA on that tag. CC is 33. Quality tools, corn, well. I haven't decoded those words, but quality means Excel. But on the back of that truck is the red and the blue. So on top of the checkered board is the red versus the blue. Over there, red versus blue, red and blue. And so the red versus blue plays out on the stage, which is the black, white, and red. Let me say it again. So you got red and green right there, Cain and Abel. And notice your regulatory signs. I guess that's what they're called, street signs or whatever. Maybe not regulatory, but street signs. Notice how they're green. Because you're walking the way. The street signs are green, so you're walking the path. You're going down this path. You might not be physically walking, but you could be, but you're in a car still walking the path. So there's a truck, construction truck. You're under construction. When you see a building under construction, that points to you being under construction. When you see a car flowing, that points to you being in the flow, the spirit flow. Cut, turn, union, flow. The spirit flow, the flow of the spirit. It's all a story. It's all a storyline. So now, I'm gonna roll my windows down again. See what happens. Enjoying let me just say it out loud. Enjoying the peace. Look at that. Guy speeding. As soon as I roll my windows down, somebody's acting stupid. I'm enjoying my peace, enjoying the nice weather. I'm chilling. I'm saying it out loud. So the Matrix hears that. Everything that you do is part of this sine wave system. So right now I'm on the top of the sine wave. I'm in total peace, right? I'm just chilling. I'm taking it easy. Let's see what happens while I'm chilling. I'm gonna go up here and get me some breakfast for lunch. Go get me an egg plate for lunch. See how I'm chilling? Let's see what happens to counteract it. Somebody's mowing the lawn. What does that mean? Trim. See, you're in this cycle, so you have a tendency, because the flesh is nothing but sin, to fall off the path, right? And you, just like your hair, you have to cut your hair every so often and trim your hair, because your hair grows long, right? So there's a motorcycle. I don't hear the noise, but his music was up. I mean, I like peace and quiet, you know? Why can't I have a drive to the store in peace and quiet like it used to be in the olden days? Construction. Let me show you something about the caterpillar construction. So caterpillar is cat, right? C-A-T. Now C-A-T is the root of this reality. So over there, I'm not going to go back over there because the traffic's so tough. Let's see if we can see it though. Over there, they got a bunch of caterpillar machines digging the foundation. And so that's the type and the shadow of the foundation. C is agape, A is blood, T is the cross. Why do the witches and all them people worship cats? C-A-T. Because when you look at a cat, even a domesticated cat, it has a good side, a nice side, but it also has that other side. Yeah, you can see the top of the caterpillar machine right there. They're over there digging and cleaning the land, and then they're going to dig a foundation, you know. So a cat has a good side and a bad side. What does that mean? What it means is, at the cross, there was a bad side and there was a good side. What's the foundation of everything? The cross. Look at that. Next level martial arts, black, white, and red sign. Look at that. Our mission is clear. By focusing and enriching your mind, empowering your body, enhancing your character, we are taking our community to the next level, one black belt leader at a time. So, next level. So they got a compressor that's overheating. They got a fan trying to cool it down, right? Why don't they just get a new pump, air pump, or whatever that is? Oh, yeah, that's a cleaning place. I wondered what that was. It's one of those dry cleaners. So CAT is the basis of this reality. God's love at the blood of his cross. C is love, A is blood, T is cross. That's the basis of this reality. And so that's why they worship a cat. Because they're proud of the fact that they can be all nice and sweet, the witches, but they can also be evil and destroy you, the Jezebel. They invert everything. Instead of looking to Jesus, they look at some cat and say, I'm gonna take on the spirit nature of a cat, or whatever they call that. They got the sweet side, but when they want something, but they got the evil side when they're trying to take you out. For real. And they might say, Books, you lost your mind. No, I ain't lost my mind. I gained my mind. I can see the game. It's all a storyline. If you can't see it, I'm sorry. You're missing out. Because you can actually do this too. You can actually, here's you'd say, well, how can I use the hologram? How can I use this stage? The world is a stage. So what's going on inside is happening outside, right? And then there's the opposite happening, right? So I started riding my bike and jogging every other day, jogging, riding the bike or whatever. For longevity or whatever. And before I started this, I had a reflection of people who were in handicap chairs and my back's killing me, I'm hurting, I'm tired, all this was in front of me, people around me, it was all like right in your face. I said, okay, I'm looking at these people. They're not eating right, they're not doing anything, they're not moving, they're not exercising. So I started exercising, and guess what? Those people started disappearing out of my vision. It's like a hologram. So as something starts to appear, so it's all possibilities are out there, right? In Christ and the blood of his cross. Everything's a projection from that. So as the negative or the bad starts to appear, you have a warning to change your inside or change your responses or your behavior, whatever, and then those things have to go back, and then the new stuff comes in. Healthy people show up, normal people show up, positive people show up. All the negative people have to go away. If there's something encroaching, it's usually something internal. You're either being lazy or you're being negative or you're being unforgiveness, bitterness, whatever. So those kind of things are going to reflect out from the holographic wave function, and it's going to appear, and you're going to have the reflections. Okay, I need to make a change. This is why marriage can be so bad if two people aren't spiritually aware and self-aware of what's going on internal and not seeing the external. You're in a hologram. You can see it right here, black, white, checkerboard. I'm showing it to you and you can't deny it. Look at the black and white on the curb and the blacktop, and look at the red bricks, black, white, and red. This place has a lot of traffic. This place is prosperous. Why? It typifies the black, white, and red. Now look at the red and the blue. You got a blue sign, you got a red. So on top of the black, white, and red is the blue sign. Notice the yellow. Yellow as it goes back to the cross. So you got the yellow, everybody make fun of you, say yellow, even on the windows. And so everything is a type and a shadow of a deep spiritual truth, Notice the handicap is under a blue and white. The handicap signs are blue and white. We got a little bit of green in there. So if you take an overarching perspective on this reality and look at it all as a stage and as a book, you'll see the same stuff playing out. For me to walk over here, this is out of their norm. People are going to say, what's he doing? What's he doing? It's out of their normal play. It's out of their normal script. So I'm stepping out of the script to see what's going on with people. So a guy walks in with a blue shirt, a lady with a purple shirt, another guy working here. And so it's like you're kind of messing with their mind because they're so used to the patterns that they don't know what to do. You're breaking the script. And so the way to break the script and the reflection is to change the internal, and then, change your internal, and then start changing your external based on the internal. Okay, so I see a lot of people that are crying and complaining about being in pain. Well, okay, all right, Lord, I see that. So what do I need to do? I need to change my food. I need to get some extra virgin olive oil. I need to cut back, do some fasting, eat some fruits, eat some fiber, exercise, ride a bike, push-ups, whatever. And so then, by looking at the external, I can prepare myself for the future. Okay, well, I see a lot of people retire and they ain't got, so you start putting money in a 401k or save it or whatever. You start to prepare for the future that you see other people dealing with, and you set up a plan to achieve whatever you need to achieve. That lady with the red car just drove by with her window down, the dog in the back, bulldog or whatever. I'm taking a mental note of that. See what that reflection's about. There's no coincidence. It's all scripted. It's a holographic storyline, and it's a fractal. What's happening on the inside is happening on the outside. God uses the outside to warn you. He uses the storyline to guide you, to warn you. This is all in Christ. There's nothing that's going on that's outside of Christ. In Him we live and breathe and have our being. All things, He controls all. He holds all things together. By Him all things consist. Together, hold. He holds it all together. There's the walkway. Look, it's got a walkway, right? And it's got black and white. Look, and then as I approach, it's turning yellow. I'm approaching the door. Jesus is the door. Yellow's the cross. So I'm stepping into the door. Who's the door? You know.